So like many of you, at the beginning of this project, I was really struggling with what I was passionate about. Sure, there's easy topics, but I really wanted to push myself to dig deeper. So I came up with this idea of relaxation and taking time to yourself. But then I thought, what am I doing when I feel relaxed? And the first thing that popped into my head was hanging out with friends. Friends is a pretty broad topic, so I decided to hone in a little bit more and focus on the importance of the relationship we establish. You never really think about it, but you make connections with people everywhere you are, even if it may be with the cashier at your favorite store or someone more significant like your best friend. Whether we know it or not, relationships have an impact on every part of our lives. According to Webster's dictionary, the definition of a friendship is a person whom one knows, likes, and trusts. But in all honesty, friendship doesn't just have one definition, it has millions. Everyone has their unique definition of friendship, which is based on the distinctive memories one shares with their friends. Throughout my life, I've formed friendships with people of different cultures and ethnicities. No matter where you're from, you can always find common ground. We may be from two different worlds, but it's that common ground that brings us together, whether it's the hatred we share for math or the love we share for Grey's Anatomy. It's interesting how different you can be from someone yet be so alike at the same time. Lately, I've been thinking about my friends and the role they play in my life. It's so important to have a support system in our lives, especially as a teen. We all go through things like pressure for grades, struggles at home, and drama. You always need someone to lean on through the good times and the bad. Friends help us develop a sense of belonging, and they help our overall well-being. They help lower our stress levels, they heighten our happiness, and amp up our self-love. Having friends and a strong support group is definitely a privilege. When you have people that you can rely on and trust, it's a relief. It takes most people a while to begin to trust and get closer to another. I mean, you don't meet your best friend in a day, right? It may take a while to get close to someone and call them your best friend, but it's extremely worth it when you get to that point in a friendship. A Cuban author named Dennise stated, "Each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they are, and it is only by this meeting that a new world is born." This cannot be more true. A friendship is a relationship that you can create yourself, your own short shared story, put together by your memories. The memories you make are one of a kind. Friendships have an impact on every aspect of our lives. And when I say every aspect, I mean every aspect, because it can even affect our health. Studies that have been done at Duke University show that being socially isolated is comparable to the health risks smoking cigarettes can cause. Isn't it crazy how a simple hello to a couple of people could save you from immune disease? The ability to socialize follows you all throughout your life. The pathway of the business industry constantly involves circumstances where you have to socialize. Alexander Kadyrov, an international speaker on happiness at work, says that socializing with your coworkers is essential for your career. If you're not able to relate to your coworkers as human beings and build positive relationships, your career will suffer. Those who say they have no friends at work have only a 1 in 12 chance of feeling engaged. When you socialize at work, it provides employees with the skills necessary for participating within the corporate culture and increases motivation. Essentially, socialization shapes the way employees view teamwork, work habits, and the sharing of information, which are all important factors for a successful business. Making connections with people can lead to many benefits. For example, you should be able to depend on one another for mutual support. When a bond is formed between a group, it encourages them to collaborate and utilize their individual talents, which can meet team goals. And when they need it, seek guidance or support from other team members. Doing so teaches people to look to one another for help rather than try to deal with the problem on their own. An umbrella term for everything I just mentioned is a term called social wellness. UC Davis defines this as a person who is socially healthy, has the skills to socialize, be confident, and function in all situations that involve other people. According to this definition, I'm not the healthiest when it comes to social wellness. Being a teenager who's growing up in an ever-changing culture, it's not very easy to be confident. I know that I have overthought what I want to say way too many times. Sure, it's scary to ask that really outgoing girl in your Spanish class a question, but who's to say that that question could be the first steps to a blooming friendship? If there's anything you take from this presentation, is that you should value the connections you make through life. Having to lean on people when times are rough doesn't make you weak. The lessons you learn from and with your friends